it's everything that he says it's going to be, but it ended up being way more than that. So I'm not sure what you guys thought it would be, but couldn't rate it any higher, I don't think.
Yeah, like genuinely really loved it and super helpful. Definitely wouldn't have been able to take the business where it is now without all of your help.
I just knew that, what you were going to present wasn't going to be just sort of stock standard stuff. It was going to be of high quality. So I just didn't feel I wanted to pass that by. So yeah, I had no issues putting that investment in. It was going to pay out long term.
Prior to joining the ACL Mentorship, I had a large caseload of ACL athletes. What I'd come to realise, and what I'd done a lot of work to try and improve, is that within our current kind of practice setup and working within private practice in the community, we really weren't servicing our ACL athletes to the best of our ability. So the purpose going into the ACL mentorship was trying to develop some systems and at the same time advance my ACL practice, so that in the end we could improve the outcomes for the athletes and the patients and get them back to playing their sport.
Seeing what you guys are able to give in terms of sort of the nuances to the different sort of drills and the sort of types of exercises, those are the biggest things I've taken from it. And Carl, I mean, what can you say about Carl? His knowledge and his enthusiasm, it's certainly something that you just want to take on yourself and become yourself as well.
From my side, over the last 3 months, it's been the business that's really helped me. Like, it's brand new for me, this whole area, this whole space of business. And so listening to Carl talk, and then I've signed up to the Alley Oop, which has been amazing, and the emails from Carl, it's just really good. And knowing that he was where we were all those years ago and seeing where he is now, I guess it gives us hope that we are on the right path. We can just keep pushing forward and hopefully we'll get there.
The information provided in the sessions every week was massive, and then the follow-up stuff just supported that really well. So I would say I still haven't even got through half the information available and have learnt so much already. So now that we have access to all that stuff and I can go through and make my way through it, it's going to have sort of continual benefit over a long period of time.
I think the weekly thing actually helped as well, because often you go to, because at least you get some time to digest things, and obviously there's absolutely bucket loads and endless opportunity and access to answer questions and ask questions and all those kind of things. I think if you delivered the same amount of content over a weekend course, and I've been to plenty of weekend courses, that so much of the detail or the nuance or the knowledge can just get lost because there's just so much content at one time.
I've found that because of that change in business structure, everything's flowed a lot better. We've been able to return athletes back sooner, and obviously with better outcomes, because we've been able to take them through from day one all the way through to return.
That's the way that you guys obviously do it, but for people in different scenarios, how they can sort of implement it, the real world situations that you sort of gave insight to. I thought that was really good to hear. It's like the knowledge is good, but hearing how it's been applied, that was really good to hear for me, I think.
Yeah, it's really helped having Carl from the back end point of view, and then yourself and a lot of the others that have been asking really solid questions, because they're probably things I've been wanting to know the answers to as well. So I think it's helped having that sort of group forum to be able to discuss those things.
From everything we've learnt, like, it's just, we knew we had the potential to be something, and you guys have just really narrowed it in and helped us sort of hone in how we should be structuring the clinic.